Hello, friends. Tiana Smith here with TianaSmithCoaching.com. And today I'm so excited to be coming to you live for a grand finale of sorts. Of the last few days, I've been promising a 5-day, 6-figure boot camp, launching your business, strategizing your business, getting it ready for quarter 2, helping open your mind that it's absolutely possible that you can not only create an extra 6-figure stream of income in 2022, but even in quarter 2, this next quarter, which starts on April 1st. If you want to put in the comments if you're streaming in live or in replay mode, obviously right now it's live, but if you end up watching this later in replay mode, I'm so excited that you're here. Let me know where you're coming in from. And if you've been watching some of the other trainings, I would love to know in the comments what have been some of your biggest takeaways so far. The last few days, we've talked about, yesterday we talked about power positioning, how to true yourself with power online to attract dream clients through consistency. Talked about the 5 C's. On Monday, we talked about really how do you start to lay out what systems, what foundational framework is truly needed to actually go 6 and 7 figures. We're always keeping 7 figures in mind, but it's just sometimes we have some milestones to get to 7. We got to get to 6, multi 6, 7 figures. And on Tuesday, I talked about how do you package your services in a high value, high ticket way. And I really went into depth into explaining how much it really costs in advertising money to purchase a new client online. So making sure that you have enough cash flow to actually continue to grow your business, provide for your family. So type the number 3 in the comments if you can see me and hear me. I'd really appreciate it. Number 3 in the comments if you can see me and hear me. Today is a very special training. What I'm going to be doing is briefly reviewing the last few days, but really showing you how it all goes together. Then I'm going to share with you that each of these steps is categorized into 3 main things that you truly need in place in order to scale your coaching, consulting, course business, or those hybrid approaches like I talked about the last few days about maybe you're a person that does some high ticket one-on-one coaching and you also have a group coaching method. Okay, great. Thanks for posting the 3s in the comments to make sure that you can see me and hear me. And I am going to be screen sharing today, and I actually created an in-depth, it'll be about a 20-minute or so presentation. And then following that, I'm going to do live coaching for anyone that would like it. If you would like me to review your online presence, to audit it, if you want to be brave and do that. And if you're watching this in replay mode and you end up wanting me to do that, you can post your link here below or send me a private message. I am offering some audits. I really want to help you see where you can power position yourself a lot higher online, because remember, the first impression matters. And we're going to go in depth into that right now. So I'm going to share my screen, and if you can type the number 5 in the comments, if you can see my screen, I would so appreciate it. So we're going to go to presenting number 5 in the comments right now. If you can see my screen, and I'm going to double check over on my phone just to double check before all this, because I just want to be present and really flow with this. And I'm going to answer all questions and really interact. And as always, make sure that you shut down anything that you need to shut down and really focus. Because like The Rock says, I don't know if you've seen his GIFs and memes, focus. Because, we really can't multitask in these moments. If you're going to get present with me, I'm about to share with you things that I only share with my paying clients usually. And these are super high ticket. My clients pay me between, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000 and above. A lot of people have worked with me for even years and invested a lot more than that because they get a return on investment. So just remember, this is not a price point. This is investing so you get a return. And today you don't have to pay anything. I'm going to just guide you through this. So let's get started. Type the number 3 in the comments for the 3 things you need to go 6 figures in 2022 and even in the next quarter, in quarter 2, in part-time hours and without paid ads. So the things I'm about to share with you, you can do paid ads. and you can work full-time hours, of course. But I'm going to share with you the exact strategies that helped me as a single mom scale to multi six figures in very part-time hours. Because even during COVID, when the kids were home, I was in California full-time at the time. They were not in school. So I just want to encourage any of you out there who think that you've got a full plate. You can do things, but it's about prioritizing and doing things smarter, not harder. So number 3 in the comments, if you're ready to get going on this awesome, fun time. All right, let's do it. So let's go to the next slide. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the overview of what online marketing really is. I've touched on this a little the last few days, but I'm going to be presenting it very visually. I've created some my own graphics for you, and you can even screenshot them. I really want to educate you. Just again, always remember, if you screenshot something, if you share something, please just tag me and give me credit. And then that keeps us both high vibe. Number 1, how to position yourself with power online, which we talked about yesterday, but I'm going to briefly go through it visually today because of having a presentation. Number 2, your premium offer, that high value so you can charge high ticket. So we're kind of going in the order that we've been talking about this week. I was a music teacher for years. And as you all have heard, anyone who's been a teacher or heard a teacher say, repetition, repetition, repetition. So I like to really hone in on these things and go in depth so that there's a full understanding. And so you can actually apply these principles. And then number 3 is the how to qualify clients. You can actually make this sale when you get them on a call, which is what today's presentation is about. But again, we need to overview and get to these other things and see it visually to get there. Type the number 3 in the comments if you are excited about these 3 things. I guess I'll choose a different number next time, but 3 in the comments right now if you're ready for this. So a little bit about me, and I know I've talked about it this week, but since this is a full presentation time, just to kind of, and I even put a new picture in here from yesterday, and this is when my kids were visiting me in this Nashville, Huntsville, Alabama area. So I am a sales funnel and marketing expert and techie. I've built thousands of funnels for clients the last 10 years too. And the 10 years, 14 years preceding that in the music business and marketing PR with labels. I've done social media marketing for celebrities and large companies like Warner Brothers, Sony, 6, 7, 8-figure leaders around the world. I've gotten to work with in music and in marketing around the world for years and years now. I'm very blessed. Over 40 of my songs, just a side note, were licensed in TV film. I've toured around the US and even had international performances. And that has been by the PR marketing tactics that I teach my entrepreneur clients now and all of you. A lot of this, why I put this in here, it says 100% relevant. So many times people are waiting on somebody else to give them an opportunity when you have the tools within you, especially in 2022 with websites, with branding, with email lists, with being able to find anybody anywhere on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Okay, friends. So I'm taking away the curtain that says like you have to wait for somebody else. Like you actually can take action. And I'm a single mom. I split my time between California and the Nashville, Tennessee area. I have 2 incredible children. These are that Weston and Coral, my lights of my life, and my Labradoodle Teddy, who is hopefully downstairs behaving himself right now. So I want to share this because a lot of people that are attracted to me and that I'm attracted to them live adventurous lifestyles. I use my business to create my dream life. And that's was my why. Was I really, when I was on a road trip, I actually had moved back from Ukraine. I had done some mission work there and I taught music there. And I was driving across the US and like, how can I live an international life? And I really prayed and I really studied and I started to be very intentional that I wanted to create a business that I could run from my laptop anywhere. And I've done lots of different things in business, from music to network marketing and sales. But the thing that it does really make me passionate is running my own business, my own legacy business, something I have complete control over. I can get paid today if I want. Can Venmo me, Cash App me, PayPal me, fill out an invoice, and I'm paid today. I'm not waiting on a record label to pay my bills. I'm not waiting on a boss for 2 weeks. I can make money today, and that really incentivizes me personally. I've gotten to pay for my trips to London, to Portugal, to New York to work with Grammy winners, Nashville, California, Paris, lots and lots more places. There's Utah. There's all over the world, and my business has been funding that for all these the last, I'd say, let's see, since then, 20 years. So I am here to share with you that it's not just about creating this position and all that. It's about creating the lifestyle that you desire. I'd love to know in the comments, what kind of lifestyle do you desire? If you would care to share, where do you want to travel to next? Are you adventurous? One of my amazing clients, I saw him commenting in our six-figure club. He just got done swimming with sharks, not in a cage. He's so awesome and adventurous. He's also a pastor and an author and a coach. And I have other clients who travel around the world and they have family in different places, and they are therapists and they are mentors and they are high achieving people, nutritionists, business owners. And we all have these adventurous, really freedom, heart centered lives that we also want to support our children and our husbands and their wives. And, the people in our life that mean a lot to us, because it's all connected, it's interconnected. And that's what I teach. Here's some people I've got to work with. I just recently got to move into the recording studio with Justin. That's Sean, my office mate. This is Dr. Liz, one of my dear clients. She flew out here in December and we did some marketing, a photo shoot in person. Here's a lot of my clients on the six-figure club. Here's these are my heart. It's awesome that I've gotten to work with some big companies, but I will tell you, if you can't tell by the smiles, that the six-figure club and these amazing people is what lights my light up, because lights my life up. I would like to use the right words at the right time. Lights my life up because I get to see the effects of people pursuing their dreams and how that affects them, their families. And then they also get to attract more clients by these tactics, which helps them make more money, have more freedom. Number one in the comments, if you're dive in now to the whole marketing program that we're going to talk about. What does online marketing even mean, and what is a funnel? I get this question a lot and I would love to answer it for you. So I'm actually going to rewind. I've been going in depth into things, but let's really get back to the basics for a minute. So what online marketing really looks like and where you should start to monetize fast. Monetize just means make money. Okay. So I like to call this learning and earning. You don't need to wait till everything is set up in order to make money, but you definitely should still be setting things up. Otherwise, you'll be in a constant hamster wheel hustle. So we want to balance it. Okay. This is one of my really ugly graphics. I still personally love it because sometimes I think simple and a little bit ugly is effective. So one thing is, here, one second, I'm going to turn on my airplane mode. I turned it off to check Facebook for the video. Okay, so what this looks like is you can run ads, and that's over here. But here is kind of sharing the online space of what, if you were going to take a course and stuff, they're going to break this all down and they're going to do some videos and a bunch of PDFs. And I'm literally just laying it out in one page here for you. So if you let me walk you through this right now, I can give you an amazing opportunity to simplify everything for you. Everybody ready for that? Press the number 5 in the comments if you'd really like to simplify online marketing and funnels. Okay, I'm going to do it for you. Just so you know, a funnel just means you're leading somebody from something to something else. That's all a funnel is. You can draw it fancy ways. That's all it is. Okay. We're just leading people through a journey. That's a funnel. So typically you're going to start with a landing page, a free gift, meaning somebody goes and they put their name, email, and phone number in, and you give them something in return for their information. Okay. So the free gift could be a PDF. It could be a video series. It could be a song, a meditation. It could be a mixture of all of the above. The number one most important thing, and I know the text is tiny, again, you can screenshot this, just give me credit, is to solve a problem. You fill in the gap. What's the gap? The gap is where they are today, where they want to be. What is the gap? So even if that gap, you're giving them a free gift, you're not even charging them for it yet, you need to fix a problem. Create value, fill in the gap. Type it in the comments. Most important thing is to solve a problem, create value, and fill in the gap. You're going to do that at different levels depending on how much they pay. So for example, right now I'm giving you a free thing. Now, a lot of people would charge a few $1,000s for this kind of workshop, right? They go in depth, they'd answer questions, they plan it out. I'm giving it to you for free because I have VIP programs that I sell. I do not have lower level sales right now. I really just have VIP sales. So I give everything in between for now for free. I do have some courses that are about $300 if you want to buy something from me. If you can't afford, $2,000 a month or $20,000, then, for a few $100s, you can at least get some systems and start to make some money. But mostly I focus on free gift, give crazy value in here, and then people buy high ticket from me. Let's go in depth into this real quick, because what I'm going to do is, this is the big overview. Like if you opened up a big map, okay? So remember like the old school days, or if you still do this, where it gives you the map, if you were like from Boston to Los Angeles, the first page was the whole map of, here was Boston up here, and I'm driving to Los Angeles over here. Everybody with me? Type in number 2 in the comments, you're with me. Then the second page would start to be the turn by turn directions. So what I'm giving you right here is the map. And right now I'm going to walk you through turn by turn directions. And on the next slides, I'm going in depth into the turn left on this street, turn right on, and that's how you get there. But if you got to know where you're going first, right? That's why maps give you that. And this is why I call myself a guide, and I compare what I do like the Oregon Trail guides, because I really am taking people not just from like most coaches and courses are going to take you from like Boston to New York, or Boston to maybe Detroit, Michigan. I don't know. They're going here. I'm literally saying, this is my passion, and this is why I do this, and this is why I have a whole year program, and I also have a 12-week one-on-one program to boot camp you, because I want to take you here to here. I don't want to stop in between. I want to take you the whole way, because I'm a finisher. I love, again, one of my clients, he has a program called Finish Strong, and man, am I a finisher. So I don't want to be the coach and the consultant that does one thing. Lots of people have told me to do that. I'm not into it. I take you from here to here. I have expertise in that entire area, and let's go. So landing page right here. When somebody fills out their name and email, this is where your list gets started. Your list is your most valuable asset as an online business owner. That is something you actually own. Facebook, you don't own. Instagram, you don't own. LinkedIn, you don't own. We all know that. People get kicked out, hacked, things change, algorithms change. You got to always be growing that list. That's just secure anything now and in the future. You can sell that list for cash one day if you wanted to get out of your business. You can use this list to get a 6 or 7 figure book deal if it's large enough. If you do not have a list and you do not have followers, though, you will not. So followers is one thing, but you got to monetize. Then what happens down here, if you follow this, is there's an automated email sequence that gets delivered to the person who put their name and email here. Okay. And these are just different things. I'm going to walk you through this visually. Now, here's what I want to share with you. There's low ticket sales, there's mid-level sales, and there's a high ticket sales. I've been focusing on high ticket sales for the last few years, and it's been the most profitable few years of my entire business. And so the reason for that is I just focus on that. I give away all the valuable content for free. I actually even have still 500 planners left. I don't sell them. I just really focus here. I might sell them one day or just give them away, because it wasn't enough. It wasn't making enough money to justify even the shipping cost, right? So you got to learn when to let go of certain things too. Okay. So let's keep going. Feel free to screenshot this, but today we're going to talk about the landing page, the list building, and how do you really get people into these high ticket programs you're selling. So again, this is another overview before we dive into those 3 steps. This all goes together. A lot of times people ask me, Tiana, like, do I brand me? Do I brand my company name? You are different than a company name, but you are your brand. If you think about people like Tony Robbins, Adele, it could be singer-songwriters, it could be celebrities, it could be then they have different brands that come out of that. I was talking about this earlier this week, but like celebrities, they pour into one area that gets them famous, then they diversify into products, companies they partner with, right? We all know celebrities who also have a clothing line, who have a jewelry, who have makeup, that's diversifying, but that's because their name was so big that other companies came to them and said, hey, if you get behind our makeup line or we co-create something, we're going to have these multiple streams of income. Now, how does that relate to a solopreneur though? This is how it relates. You are the brand. So when I was working with one of my clients earlier this week, like she had a brand name and I said, hey, that's really your brand name. But if you were going to go on Good Morning America or get on a TV show or a podcast, how are you introducing yourself? And she said her name. So I said, we need to brand your name. And then there's bits of you that, whether it's a podcast name, like one of my clients' new podcast will be Finish Strong. He's amazing. He's like got all that under his copyright. I have, the 6-figure club, but Tiana Smith is at the top of that, right? So I have 6-figure club as one of my brand names. So let's go in depth here. There's products you sell, but there's how people find out about you. This is marketing, and these are things you sell. And people get a lot of this mixed up. So again, this is very important to understand how this all works together. And see, all these lines go to the free offer funnel, which is really what I'm going to talk about today. Because again, the free offer funnel is what gets people on your email list. See this? So your brand on your website, social media, your blog, your podcast, things like that needs to always be pointing people to that free gift so they get on your email list. Everybody with me? Number 9 in the comments. So you must have an automated way to collect leads, and type the number 1 in the comments now if you're ready to know the number 1 high converting landing page funnel. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to share it with you for free right now. This is the highest converting one and what you want to give away if you want to really convert those leads every day. It's the evergreen landing page, meaning it's always up, it's always on, it's ongoing. You're always talking about it. It's always collecting hot leads for you. And here's what you want to include. So this is a little screenshot of what it looks like. And I'll share my screen and actually can go to what this looks like and break it down for you. There's a great book called Sabri Subi Sell Like Crazy. I highly recommend it. It looks like this. I do not make any money from this. I just love his work. It's so right on. I think they charge $10K just for the free offer funnel, if not anything more than that. I do whole offers for my offer around that price point where you get into a year-long mastermind and you get stuff built for you. But the point is that the number 1 thing to give people is a PDF download, like a cheat sheet, a checklist. You want to write this down because this is, I'm giving the gold right. And then a bonus video, and I'm going to walk you through this of you explaining what they're getting. Because what this does is, again, this is all along the lines of power positioning. Rather than just giving them some kind of quick thing, you actually want to put your heart into this whole free offer to talk about it on social media. And just a reminder, where everybody finds you, this is just, side note along with this though, if that landing page looks ugly though, nobody wants to download it. You only have 3 seconds to grab a stranger's attention. Put 3 seconds in the comment or just type the number 3. Looks matter, play to win. So whether it's your Facebook header or your Instagram or your website, whatever, your YouTube, TikTok, wherever it is, make sure it's consistent. I talked about this yesterday, but consistency, your branding, your messaging, your colors, fonts, you need to be recognizable. You are the brand. All right, let's go back to the landing page because it does matter what it looks like. Okay, so this is a screenshot of one of my highest converting landing pages. And this is also based off of lots of marketing research and being in this field for over a decade. Number 1, a screenshot of what you're offering. So that's in here. So you're giving them a little sneak peek. They're like, ooh, I want like the daily income producing activities. Okay. Number 2, a title with what you're offering that's appealing to your ideal clients. This is very important. There's a psychology behind this. Free cheat sheet. The 3 numbers are important. Simple daily steps to market your business that no one else is telling you. This creates intrigue, and it's true, to actually attract high ticket clients. That's the goal they're looking for. You got to put the goal everywhere into your coaching or course business. Now I'm talking to people who are coaches or course creators, right? In just 30 minutes a day. Okay, well, that's highly appealing. I'm giving them how many steps that it's something they haven't heard before. It will actually help them get to their goals, high ticket clients. For coaches and course creators, I'm talking to my ideal clients, and just 30 minutes a day. So they're getting a timeline. They're not going to be like, what? Then I break it down. And on the first page of the fold, remember that you're going to put the bullet points of what they get, when it's downloaded, and then a call to action button that's before they have to scroll, that's called above the folds, that it's 100% free, So that's what they're going to get. And this is, I've got as seen on, things like that. If you don't have that yet, that's okay. I mean, I used landing pages like this for years before I had all the logos there. So the point though is these are the things that people are really looking for. And then the thank you page. This is also very important. Again, being a finisher, having follow through. So this is the way that I build the funnels. A video with a call to action button. And you want this video under 1 minute. See, it's 59 seconds. We live in a day and age where everybody does not want to watch a long video. And so unless it's a training like what I'm doing, but this is your first introduction to them. It's just really fast. I even put the text on there to click on the button. And this helps them, a call to action button. Yes, I want to join the Facebook group. So I have a free Facebook group, which a lot of you are in that are watching this video. And it's a solopreneur society to go six figures, meaning you can go six figures and multi six figures as a solopreneur with systems. So this is an important part of your whole funnel. Now, number 3, stay with me, friends. We're getting there. We have less than 9 slides left because this is a big chunk of actually what it takes to build a business. Because, see, what you're not realizing is all these things I talked about earlier this week, and you may realize it, the branding, the fonts, the pictures, the colors. It's not just that they're going to a landing page. They're seeing all this other work you did. And that sales offer that we're going to talk about in a minute, this is leading to the sales offer. See, this is all interconnected. So the automated email sequence, pay attention right here and really listen up, because the thing is that this point right here, so many people miss, and this is why you're not going to convert, because you're not delivering what they really need. You need to have an automated email that goes out with a link to your free offer PDF download. Okay, this is literally a screenshot. I'm putting the buttons here. And then the thing that this automates the emotional connection to you and helps you dominate above the competition. Something I say a lot is automate and dominate, because you can take care of a lot of this emotional connection with people, but you have to put in a lot of front work. And that's what me and my team do for our clients. Like, I actually help my clients write all these emails. I set up all these pieces for them. So if you're looking at this and you're like, how do I do all this? Well, I will tell you, and I will let you know in just a few minutes, like my 6-figure club, I have a done with you program and a done for you program, that every single bit of this is either set up with you or for you. And that's that. You don't have to guess. So here's the truth though. People just don't do this and they won't invest the time or money. And when you do though, you shoot straight to the top. The cream rises, baby. It rises to the top above the milk, and you are automating those highly qualified leads and sales, because anyone who downloads this are like, what? They wrote an email. It sounds good. They've got the free marketing checklist. The checklist is branded. I actually made a video. Let's talk about my next kind of secret step. Honestly, it makes me feel a certain way to share this publicly, but it's just an amazing thing. And I know that maybe somebody could take this and follow my method and have success. So good on you. But I know most people will not do it by themselves. So you can work with me and we'll help you. Here's the secret tip, friends. You see this? Click here to watch the bonus video training. And this is a link. This link goes to this landing page. These are 2 different screenshots. Okay. This is the bonus training where I hold up that printable PDF that they download and I walk them through it. I coach them through it. This is an incredible bonus so that your new prospects already feel like paying clients. You're giving them a mini course and coaching them for free, teaching them, getting them in a position to learn from you. It is golden. It's golden. It's golden. It works so good. And then a lot of things my clients say to me is, Tiana, I want more time so I can give more. I'm like, look, you can give more right now with your free offer. You don't have to wait to get paid to give away amazing information. People say, I just want to help as many people as possible. That's awesome. But we also need to make as much as possible, because when we make more money, we have more money to give and we have more time to give, right? So making more, having more, being more. And it starts by being more generous. So here's the whole picture, right? When you have a thank you page where you introduce yourself via video, they can emotionally start to connect. And an invite to work one-to-one with you. And this links to a different funnel, which is an application funnel, which qualifies them. I teach them what I'm teaching. So I'm not like getting on a sales call convincing anybody. People write to me, I have them fill out a quiz, they go through my funnel, and they already know they want to work with me. Or if they don't, we just don't even get on a call typically. It's very rare for somebody to get on a call with me and them not be ready to buy. Because of these systems, friends, you're sharing your vibe with people, you're getting it out there, and you're providing so much value. People say, Tiana, I'm filling out your form. I really can't invest right now. So, I don't want to waste your time. I'm like, hey, fill out the form. I'll send you an awesome customized free training. I can audit your stuff. When I have the time, I'll send you a video. And when you're ready, let's get started. And I've had so many clients then work with me 3 weeks later, 1 week later, a year later. But the point is that there's a love and mutual respect for us in the meantime. And then let's talk about number 3, our last point, your premium offer. What are you talking to them when they get on that sales call? You've done all this pre-work. You've educated them. You've inspired them. They're following your social media marketing. You're following the 3-10-10 method that I teach. You're doing all these things. So what do you package? Your service, your coach, your course, your coaching for high value premium pricing. And I went in depth into this on the second day. So you can definitely watch that training. But let's go and talk about it here. This is some very important points. I really recommend you screenshot this. This is with one of my amazing clients, Roxana. She's an incredible lawyer and musician in British Columbia and just an advocate for human rights as well. I'm so blessed I get to work with such incredible humans in this world. That transformation is greater than information. There's a lot of information out there. We're in an information, we're inundated, it's overload. Really, it's taking discipline for all of us to really limit information, right? To say, hey, I need to be disciplined with my time, turn off alerts, turn off sounds. You shouldn't be a slave to your devices. They should be a slave, a servant for you. Okay. So when you provide more support, your one-to-one touch, either in a group setting or calls, you can charge more. More of you equals more transformation for your clients, but you got to charge for it. This is one of the best things I promise you I will tell you about high ticket coaching. Again, I talked about before the celebrity thing, like you can't compete. If somebody has 1 million followers, you got to figure out how can you still compete with them. And the way is they don't have that touch, the high ticket touch, unless they're charging 1 million for it, because they can. Tony Robbins can, Amy Porterfield can. These people in this space, Marie Forleo, they can charge a lot higher than maybe you can because you're not a celebrity yet. But what you can do is charge 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, amount that would change your family's lives, your future, help you reinvest into your business. So maybe in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, you have 100,000 followers. You get that 7-figure book deal. We're building all this not with today in mind, also in the next quarter and this year, but with 3 years from now, 5 years from now. So you're making millions and you can diversify. Okay. So more of you equals more transformation for your clients. So sales PDFs, and I talked about this a little bit on another training, but just because for the sake of being in one training and really covering this, I like to still touch on everything. When you send a beautiful branded sales PDF after a sales call or on the sales call, the client feels they can trust you more because at every touch, you're showing them you've invested in yourself, which helps them want to invest also. It's like dating, it's like love. You always hear about how people say, like, if you really want to attract true love, you need to love yourself more. It's the same with clients. If you haven't taken the time to create branded images and have photos done and write these words and it takes time, friends, it takes time to write it out, but there's a simple way of doing it. I do not want to overwhelm you. I want to tell you, I don't want to overwhelm you. I know sometimes people look at all these things and they're like, how am I going to do this? I have a solution. I would never present you with information that I didn't have a solution for. Okay. But the point is that when you love you, when you believe in you and your business and you invest in you, then you will attract more people who will also invest in. It's really they're investing in themselves by working with you, but they're investing in themselves. But you have all in on you and your business. So here's what I'm going to give you an offer. I'm going to break all this down a little bit more on a screen share unless I have some calls. Right now, actually, that link I think I'm still working on. You can just send me a message, or if you're watching this in replay, sixfigureclubwithtiana.com. You can go to my website. You can just send me a message real quick. And I want to talk about, if you have some questions, I'm going to do some live coaching in a minute. And you can post the messages, the comments, you can raise your hands. I'm going to answer every single question. If you want me to take a look at what you got going on and give a live audit, I'm going to do that. Before I do that, while you're thinking about your questions, things like that, I just want to share, these are just a few. I have so many screenshots, so many videos. Because my business does not grow without my clients' businesses growing. So these are just a few screenshots from the Six Figure Club. Dr. Liz celebrating a sale on her couple's assessment. She saw the pay in full come into her Stripe. She never had done that before. She'd only worked under insurances. Jen, celebrating the first launch of her membership. Her goal was a 5-figure sales launch. She hired me for 3 months. We did it. It was so exciting. Now she knows how to repeat that and keep scaling. Janelle, signed up with just the group coaching and had 60 signups. She also talks about she sold out her first group coaching membership. Steven had his first $2,500 sale. Steven's been having the best year in business. He's incredible. Dr. Barbara, she, again, also another first 5-figure launch, which is 12,000 USD. She's Canadian, 15,000. And, she only converted at 10% before and would lose the sale. And I coached her on that. She totally took action. Awesome at that. And then Jen, again, 104 signups for her 3-day training. If you're looking for more leads and more sales, I have a proven system over and over again. So here's what you can do. You can text or WhatsApp me at this number at my business line, 805-835-6511. If you're international, you can go to sixfigureclubwithtiana.com. That link will be working by the time this video is in replay mode. For now, I'm going to answer some questions and go over here and kind of walk through some of these things. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to share with you what this really looks like to build out these different things, right? So if I come here into Canva, for example, I just want to break this down how this works. So when we look at a sales PDF, for example, because I said I would help you with solutions, when I help my clients, I give them these templates and then we help write this down. I say, hey, listen, here, copy my paragraph. You go fill in the blank and they go and copy. When I go, like for websites, for example, I just want to break it down for you guys what we do in the Six Figure Club. We come up with what is your one-liner? Who are you serving? And then I say, okay, what are we going to offer? And we literally go through every bit of a website. We go through the free gift. So, you know, the whole landing page we talked about. I literally, for my clients, we copy all this. And on our coaching calls, I actually break this down for them. They can post this if they're in the group method. So I have two methods. One is group and one is one-on-one. Okay. And every one-on-one gets into the group as well, the Six Figure Club Mastermind. And then there's the one-on-one. It's there. You get the same results. One, though, I'm doing it for you. And the other one, you are using templates to build it. But why I'm sharing all that is these elements that I talked about, your free offer, your email automation, the emails that go out, I also give you all of those. All these funnels and these steps, you get this plug and play. Now, obviously, it's a little bit different if you are building something yourself. You're going to have to overcome some tech things. But in my Six Figure Club, I am there for tech support. And so is I have a full-time tech. Oh, I love it. I'm going to look at all these comments in a minute. I have an amazing full-time tech expert. His name is Gerald. He's incredible. He's full-time. So it's not just me. I hired a full-time tech person because those are the questions we get a lot. Like, how do I change that button? How do I build my course in ClickFunnels? How do I have the checkout page automated to Stripe? So all these pieces I've been teaching all weekend here, we have every single bit of that mapped out, systemized. And when I say I give you templates, I do not give you PDF templates that you have to copy and paste. Would you guys like to see a little behind the screen, a little behind the scenes on how I actually give value to my clients? I'm going to share it with you right now. So if I go to my Google Drive, for example, okay, like I'm going to give you behind the scenes. This is something for a client. And if I go into the Six Figure Club, these are some of my templates that I give to my clients. I'm giving you behind the screens. Now I have a whole membership module, but what I'm talking about for this is I actually literally have plug and play things. Here are the links for your ClickFunnels, for your ConvertKit. Here is the link when you are logged into ClickFunnels and you add this to the behind the scenes. Check this out, guys. If I go, you literally can add this entire funnel to your account. So I have systemized everything from your free offer, from your course build, and all of that is literally you click on the buttons, even Canva. So you see this, I give the Canva images that match all your stuff. So this is like a background image. I have laid it all out. This looks so simple, but this is about 7 figures of work here and years of building something. But I simplify a lot of times, and this is what I try to teach my clients is it's not about more information. What people's hottest commodity is time. So I have taken away all those time in the 24 years in business and 10 years of really mastering funnels and said, you know what? You work with me in day one, in your first weekend, you literally can upload your free offer landing page. You can get your course stuff up. I had a client, she's built a few courses now because of my templates in her back office of ClickFunnels. Yes, I know there's Kajabi. Yes, I know there's Teachable. There's all that. You can still use those and get amazing and definitely your bang for your buck here. But if you're somebody who would be willing, if you didn't already have have a bunch of stuff up to follow a system, a proven system, and be like, you know what I've been doing isn't working. And the next 90 days, I want to go six figures in my business, or at least have the systems and the foundation set up and maybe hit 10K every month to then scale to the six figures for the third quarter. That's what we're talking about here. I have this proven system, testimonial after testimonial. My own business continues to grow at rapid fire. Tomorrow, I'm about to announce an amazing announcement for the first quarter of 2022. And again, I've done all these, I haven't done any ads in over 2 years right now. So this is all organic marketing by using systems and a 60-minute a day marketing strategy. Who would like to make six figures with about an hour a day of marketing once your systems are up? Doesn't that sound awesome? It's not too good to be true. I have done it and I've simplified it. And I don't know anybody else in this industry who does that. They have other people building it. I have built out every single thing. I have trained this one exclusive team member. And this is why I teach you guys, like, as a solopreneur, you can do this. You can do this so you don't have to be like tied down to a team of 40 while you're trying to travel with your family. This is a freedom lifestyle. So let me talk to you guys about how I'm actually going to help you scale this. So today I have a couple options still left for you. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go talk about it. So here is what I'm offering. I'm going to put this link in the comments, and this is my six-figure club just checkout page. It's not the full sales page. If you would like the sales PDF, I'm happy to send it to you. Right now, it's $19.97 a month for 12 months. So that's about $24K during the year. I 100% can guarantee you that if you follow what I say right now, you will make six to multi-six figures. So let's say you still only cleared 100K. I want to talk to you about investments right now, because I've been talking to a few people this week preparing for all this, asking real information on investments. Right now, I actually talked to two different people last night about Tesla. Let me give you some real numbers before we talk about that investment number. Let's say you make $100,000 the next 3 quarters by following what I say to do. You get to 10K months, which 10K times, let's say there's 9 months, it would be 90K. So I would definitely want you to strive for a little bit higher so you could still hit 100K this year, assuming you've not, or when you join my program. Let's set a December deadline. So $100,000, you subtract 15K pay in full. If you pay in full, that's still I don't know what happened. I did $15 instead. So $100,000 minus $15,000, and that's $85,000 profit. That is like 15 times. It's like 1530. That's 100, 45, 200, 60, 300, 75, 400, what, like 450%, something with, if somebody that knows about math and all that would put that in there. I think it's like a 450% return on your investment. Is that right? If I'm doing this correctly? Okay, so I was talking to somebody about cryptocurrency as well as investments and other things. And my friend was like, Tiana, you should really invest in Tesla. And I said, well, what's like the assumed return on investment? She's like, well, right now it could be up to 3 times in the next year. I said, so if I invested $1,000, I could potentially make up to $3,000 in a year. Yeah, isn't that great? I'm telling you guys right now, you invest $15,000 into yourself and joining and learning these systems, that I'm going to give you a 450% return, not a 3 times return, not a 10% return like a lot of crypto and different things, unless you're going radical and day trading. This is a proven thing on yourself. And that's what this takes, is really investing in yourself. And there's tons of other videos out there that talk about this. I'm in a mastermind group. I don't know what's going on with my video. In a mastermind group, and same thing, she's in one of the Inc. 500 top things. She talks about investing in your business. One of my favorite guys, like I talked about, Sabri Subi, he just did a whole video series on this. You can watch it on YouTube, that talks about crypto versus investments in your business. I'm not saying don't diversify. I think it's wise to diversify, but I'm saying if you had $1,000, why would, and that's all you have extra, get to the point where you have 100K extra and diversify. Let's get you to that point, right? Let's invest in your business. Let's create a legacy business that can continue growing, that you could see cash in hand today. You could invest $1,000 into advertising and get 10K, get one 10K client, get two 5K clients. This is a proven method to really grow a legacy and have extra money for investing. And that's what I teach people to do. And you can get started as low as $19.97 a month if you cannot do the pay in full. If you pay in full, that's through tomorrow, where instead of it being like 20K painful, I'm offering it for 15K painful. Save $9,000 and have a whole year with me. A proven way to stay in something, a guarantee, get your return on investment. This is not a risk. This is literally like if you go and invest in something else, you do not have a guarantee. With me, you will stay in that six-figure club until you get your return on investment. But I want you to get not just your return on investment. I want you to get your 100K. And then once you get your first 100K, let's figure out how can we make you 100K per month. And some of you on here could do that. Is it you that could do it in the next 90 days? And then when you do it in 90 days, you're like, actually, it could definitely scale to 1 month. I have those systems. I've done it for my clients. I have testimonials after testimonial, and I would love to work with you if you're serious. So here's what I have. I have just 4 spots left at that price point for the $19.97, and I have just 1 spot left of the VIP. So here's what my VIP one looks like. You get all the stuff from Six Figure Club, but all those funnels I walked you through today, and the website and the branding and all that, it includes a 12-week boot camp. So usually it's 30K for the year. You get 12 weeks with me. And then you also get into the Six Figure Club for the whole year. You get that whole commitment for 30K. So today only I'm offering, 20K, and I have 2 spots left at that price point. I had sold 1 spot of the Six Figure Club with some add-ons, and that's it. And I don't even know the next time I can offer that or what price point it would be. I came up with this very special thing for April. And so if any of you guys are interested in doing that, you can send me a message right now to get these price points. Now, I will tell you, I do have a very special thing. If you pay in full by today only, I have some special things, but you have to message me right now to get that scholarship. And again, I only have 5 spots left. That's it. Total between the group and the one-on-one is just 5 spots. It's just closed down. Otherwise, you have to go on a wait list for May, and the price point could be different at that point depending on how many we sell. I keep my group small because it's me hands-on. I do Monday strategy in the group. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday with Gerald. Thursday is live Q&A laser seat coaching. There's a group message thread, and that's not even my one-on-one work. The one and done work is a totally next level thing where you get daily one-to-one text support with me. I send you videos. You ask me sales questions. It's daily check-ins. This is a high performance boot camp to get your entire online presence built. That's a case study price point because what I desire is for you to take massive action on top of the systems I'm building. So those are my 2 programs. One is group, one is one-on-one, and I would love to see who wants to join the Six Figure Club. These things that I talked about, they are necessary. This is not a Six Figure Club thing. This is just a thing online. I offer in my Six Figure Club, though, the templates, the emails, the funnels, because I am a techie person and I built all those for like thousands of funnels before this. So you can send me a message right now if you're interested. I have just a few spots left at this price point and on Monday is our big 90-day push, and you can be a part of that and we can go all in. You can have all the support you desire. And tomorrow I'm still going to be coming live here, and I'm going to be doing coaching, auditing, a screen share. So I will be also reaching out in the group if anybody wants me to do that. It will be more of a live coaching Q&A kind of thing. Send me a message with any questions. I hope you enjoyed today's feed. Thank you for taking the time with me, and I look forward to seeing who joins the Six Figure Club and who is really ready to run their business to that extra stream of 6-figure income and even 7 figures, and really stop making excuses and just go all in on yourself. I'll see you soon.